Hello and welcome to the latest Lukozer retro game review video. And for this one it is Paradroid, which came out in 1985, written by Andrew Braybrook, released by Graftgold. Now, I probably don't sound very enthusiastic. The reason for that is I am not very enthusiastic. I've already done a number of reviews of games that I don't like for various reasons. This game, I fucking detest the fact that this game even exists. I think of all the games that polarizes opinion, where people will either love it or hate it, this is the very embodiment of such a game. This is one of those games where you either love it or you hate it. I am absolutely in the latter. And I personally think that anybody who considers this game good is either talking out of their arse, or you know, they're trying to do it to, I don't know, maybe try to make themselves look a bit more impressive compared to other gamers who, like me, have had the misfortune of playing it and can't for the life of them figure out why anybody enjoys playing this fucking bollocks. I'm just gonna light up the fag. I may as well get a game on. I've got to get this over with. I have no desire to play this at all, but for the sake of the review, I am. So you are this droid here with the 001 showing on its display, and that shows basically the type of droid you are, and 001 is the lowest ranked droid of the lot. And there are multiple droids throughout this ship, and you basically need to destroy them all, and you can do it by one of two ways. You can either just shoot them like I've been doing, or you can enter what is the most frustratingly, ridiculously, I think, difficult and far from enjoyable part of the game, which is the sub-game where you transfer yourself from this 001 droid into the droid that you're trying to attack. So effectively you would take over, for example, that 247 droid that I've just destroyed. Now, I mean, I'm going to have to try it at some point to show you what you're supposed to do. But let me put it this way. Thankfully I did not own this game back in the day, but I did play it a fair bit because I borrowed it off a mate of mine. I have never, not once, been able to successfully transfer from one droid to another. The instructions that you get with the game tell you next to fuck all. So, you know, even if you go against, you know, if you go against the, you know, the archetypal male stereotype and actually read the instructions, you are still no better off than you were if you were playing the game having not read it. As it is, the reason the display has changed like that is because the lights have gone out on this deck, because I have destroyed every droid on this particular deck. So we head to here. This is a lift. Hold down fire. We can now choose any of the decks that this particular lift shaft will take us to. So let's go to... The trouble is I now can't even remember which fucking deck I was on. Was this the deck I was on? No. Right, so let's go here. Let's see what droids we have awaiting for us. Now, because they're all on top of each other there, I can barely see what they are. As you can also see, the collision detection when they are on top of each other is ridiculous, and your shots can often go straight through the droid you're actually shooting. This one that I'm firing at is a 329, so his shields are a bit stronger, so he takes a couple more hits. Here, I've got 3 more, the 296, he's going to take a couple of hits. There we go. I highly doubt that anybody would complete this game doing nothing but destroying the droids they come across. I would imagine in order to complete the game you have to succeed in a transfer. The trouble is, if you attempt to transfer and fail, it's game over, which doesn't exactly inspire you to want to try and transfer it, especially if, like me, you're no good at it. But then, if you're no good at it, you've got really no hope of actually getting very far in this game, and certainly not much chance of actually enjoying the game. Not that I actually enjoy the game to begin with. So you have to really be able to do that transfer thing, but you're given no incentive to try and practice it, because you know that if you try it and can't do it, it's game over. So why the fucking hell would you want to try? As it is, I've cleared this level out. So let's find another lift. So you can go to these computer consoles here, and you get an idea. That's the actual layout of the ship we're on. So, well, I can see where I have to go to get to the lifts. So, and then if we go here, we can see what deck I am on. So, right, okay. This thing will tell you what droid you're controlling. It's actually supposed to be some kind of helmet thing you're wearing, I think. Which is rather apt, because I think if you're a fan of this game, you are certainly some kind of helmet yourself. Or at the very least, a fucking bell end. Right, so here we go. Right, so we've got a lift platform. So you hold down fire on there, and you can change your deck. Let's go to this one. I have a feeling this one, yeah, this one, they're all 400s or higher, so this deck is going to be fucking difficult, because my firepower is pathetic, and I'm also very slow. And I've got no real chance of getting anywhere. Okay, there's a 302. I can take that out, but no, I've been hit. And you only get one life. So as soon as you are hit, that's game over. Just as if you attempt to take over a droid and fail, it's game over. As far as I'm aware, you cannot at any point get an extra life. So I'll start the game again and show you this fucking unbearably... Well, okay, I can already tell you I'm not going to get fuck all nowhere on here. It started me on a deck where I was surrounded by 500 class droids. Well, I'm not going to fucking last 5 seconds against this lot. Well, I destroyed that one, but let's fuck off out of here. And you can see, you don't have to complete a level to... you know, move off it. So let's head here. Yeah, this is where they're fairly low. I'm not going to do good at... Oh, for fuck's sake. See, the shot went straight through the 297 and destroyed the 247 droid, which was the one I was going to try and take over. So hold down fire button to begin the transfer. Touch that one. See if we can do this. 139. It's not going to give me very much if I can defeat it. So you have to first choose which side you're going to be. I'll be this side. And now you have to try and connect as many of these sub lanes here You can see at the top in the middle there, it's black, which means there isn't a droid that actually won that one. So now this one, because most of the centre is purple, it's he's won that one, which means I get burnt out and I'm destroyed. And that's against one of the lowest ranked ones there is. So it's shock horror, you fucking lose yet another life. Well, I say you lose that, basically you die yet again. So right, let's try again. Right, this one, 139, possibly the lowest ranked droid I've ever seen in the game, apart from the one I start with. So we'll start this side, and right, we'll try that one. You only get to fire 3 times. I've actually done it. The first time I have ever actually done that. So I've taken over the 139 droid, which is the weakest droid I've ever seen in the game, but at least I've actually been able to take one over. I'm quite stunned by that. It is irrelevant really, because this is the last time I will be playing this fucking game. So let's have a look where I am. Deck layout, so I'm right at the far end. There are more droids on here obviously. So okay, let's just carry on searching around. There's no music at all in the game, but I guess, you know, 1985, you can't expect an enormous amount. I mean, it's only 1 year after Impossible Mission. No, hang on, no, not 1 year. It's the same year Impossible Mission came out, I think. Or is it a year later? Either way, you see what Impossible Mission could do, so, you know, you'd be mad to expect this to have decent features in it. Anyway, that's that level cleared. Let's fuck off to another one. Let's go down the level. Oh fuck it, this is the one where it's all 400 plus, isn't it? Alright, let's not fuck off to this one. We'll go to this one. Jesus Christ. And there you go, once again, straight through the lot of them. Well, that's quite a few destroyed on this level. I can't imagine there are that many left. Okay, there's one there. There's still at least one more left. He's not in here. That must surely be the last one. Yeah, there we go. Right. So, let's go off that level. Let's try this one then. See what we have around here. It sounds like my shields are very low, so I'm gonna fuck off actually. Let's go to a level that I've cleared out and see if I can find a shield recharger. Yeah, there's one there. There we go. Right. Now we'll piss off to another level. Let's go here. Oh, for fuck's sake, I did not mean to do that, but it's because I had the fire button held down. Oh well, this is game over, or it certainly will be. Wow. That's unreal. So I've won again, so I now have a control of a 296. And that's that part of that deck cleared out, because it's just that tiny little area. Whoops. Right. So, alright, well, I'll tell you what, okay, I can only go back down here again, so, let's find, let's use this one. Let's go right at the bottom again. Alright, what's here? They're all 500s or 400s. Right, okay, let's try this level. That's at 800. Alright, okay, I don't even know what the fucking hell happened there, but it's game over, and I'm not sorry it's game over. Anyway, there you go, that's Paradroid. So what do I think of it? I think it's a fucking heap of shit, and I detest it with every fibre of my existence. And basically, the reason it was almost demanded that I do this review, the reason given for it is that this is considered a Commodore 64 classic. Yeah, well, so is Ball Blazer, and, you know, I'm not a fan of that either. And, you know, if we're going to continue with the classic games thing, then let's look at modern games. BioShock. Every single one of the BioShock series is considered a classic game. I wouldn't wipe my arse on it. On any of them. I detest the entire BioShock series. Battlefield and Call of Duty. I detest every single one of those entire series, and yet they're considered classics. So, if a game's considered a classic, that don't mean fuck all to me. You know, it's all about whether the game's any good and whether I actually enjoy playing it. I enjoy having root canals without anaesthetic more than I enjoy playing this. And do I think it's any good? No, I don't. You get one life. You die if you do anything wrong. And you know, it's about as user friendly as, you know, giving a chimpanzee a bloody PC and telling him to program an application in COBOL. You know, it's not going to happen, and it pretty much treats the game player with contempt, I think. It's just fucking, it's just a sack of shit, and I fucking hate it. So what do I score it? I score it 0, simply because I can't bother to come up with a reason to put it into the negatives. So it should really get a negative, but yeah, I'll give it a 0. And I can quite confidently say, and quite happily say, that this is the last time this game will infest my computer, and the last time I will ever have, ever have to sit through it for as long as I live. So there you go, Paradroid, utter fucking shit, and one of the most contemptible games ever created. So that brings this video to an end, and we'll see you at the next one.